Hello students, I am Aditya sir. Welcome you all here. This is the third video of the final victory. The story in the second video ends when the narrator is confused and experienced some sort of fear of losing the game. Out of the fear, Amir, the narrator, told Hassan that they should go back home, not to participate in the tournament. Now, let's read what happens next. Then he stepped toward me and, in a low voice, said something that scared me a little. Remember, Amir Aga, there's no monster, just a beautiful day. Here he means Hassan and me is the narrator. Then Hassan stepped toward the narrator and in a very low voice he said to him something. He said to him something that scared the narrator a little bit. What he said? He said, "You must remember, Amir Aga, there is no monster. It is just a beautiful day." How could I be such an open book to him when half the time I had no idea what was milling around in his head? Now narrator said that how he could be an open book to him when half the time the narrator had no idea what was going on in his head, means in the head of Hassan, means he had no idea about that. Miling means here going on. Miling means going on. I was the one who went to school, the one who could read, write. Narrator said he was the only one boy who went to school. Means only one means between the two. Hassan, he is comparing himself to Hassan. So he went to school, means the narrator went to school, he could read, he could write. And he was the smart one. So he was very intelligent, he was smart because he went to school. Hassan couldn't read a first grade textbook, but he'd read me plenty. Hassan never went to a school, so he couldn't read even a first grade textbook. But he is so intelligent that he had read him plenty. He had read his mind a lot. That was a little unsettling, but also sort of comfortable to have someone who always knew what you needed. So this thing, what was the thing? Because Hassan was able to read his mind, so this thing disturbed him. This thing was a little bit disturbing for the narrator, but he was feeling happy, he was feeling comfortable to have someone like Hassan who always knew what the narrator needed, because Hassan could read his mind, could read his face, what he needed, what was his requirement. Hassan well knew it. "No monster," I said, feeling a little better to my own surprise. He smiled. "No monster. Are you sure?" He closed his eyes, nodded. I said, here I means the narrator. Narrator said that he was feeling better, he was feeling comfortable, and he was surprised also at his feeling when he heard "no monster" from Hassan. Hassan smiled. Here he smiled means Hassan smiled. "No monster." He confirmed him. Hassan confirmed the narrator that there was no monster. "Are you sure?" And narrator asked whether he is sure or not. So Hassan assures him that no, there is no monster, and he said it closing his eyes and shook his head positively. The kids scampering down the streets, flinging snowballs. "It's a beautiful day, isn't it? Let's fly," he said. "Let's do it." He said, scampering means running quickly here and there, and the word scamper is especially used for children and little boys. Flinging means throwing. Now, the narrator looked at the kids who were scampering, who were running down the street, and they were throwing snowballs on each other. And he said himself that it is a beautiful day and let's fly. He said, Hassan said, "Let's fly," and narrator also said, "Let's do it," means let's fly the kite. Hassan's face brightened. "Good," he said. He lifted our kite, red with yellow borders. Now Hassan's face was shining, his face was brightened to know that the narrator is ready to fly. Here in this picture you can see the kite is red and it has yellow border, and just beneath where the central and cross spars meet. Spars, you know what is the meaning of spars? Spars means a thick strong pole. So now almost 4 thin pieces, thin pole is used to make a kite. So here just beneath, means just at a corner of the kite, there is, in the center of the kite, there is a cross spars made. So 2 poles made there. You can see in the picture, marked with Sappho's unmistakable signature. So it was this. It may be Sappho is the maker of the kite. So that's why it's a style of that kite maker. He licked his finger and held it up, tested the wind, and then ran its direction. You can see in the picture, Hassan is holding up the kite. You see it in the picture, and tested the wind. He felt the direction of the wind and then ran in that direction. Means in the direction of air, in the direction of wind, in the direction of air. On those rare occasions, we flew kites in the summer. We here means the narrator and the Hassan. He said here that on such kind of rare occasions, they flew kites in summer, means generally flew in summer. He picked up the dust to see which way the wind blew it. So to know the direction of the wind, he kicked up, means Hassan kicked up the dust to know the direction of the wind, which way the wind blew it. Hassan stopped about 50 feet away. The spool rolled in my hands until Hassan stopped. Here you can see that there is a spool in his hand, and it rolled down until Hassan stopped about at 50 feet away. You can see in the picture he was holding the kite and he was 50 feet away. He held the kite high over his head. You can see here he is holding the kite over his head, like an Olympic athlete showing his gold medal. It seemed that he was holding the kite as he was showing his gold medal which he had won in an Olympic. I jerked the string twice, our usual signal. Now the narrator shook his string 2 times, and it was the usual signal so that Hassan can fly the kite, leave the kite. And Hassan tossed the kite, means the Hassan lifted up the kite. He tossed the kite in the sky. I took a deep breath, exhaled, and pulled on the string. Within a minute, my kite was rocketing to the sky. It made a sound like a paper bird flapping its wings. Hassan clapped his hands, whistled, and ran back to me. Here, exhaled means gave out breath, breathed out. Pulled on means moved something smoothly. Flapping, moving wing quickly up and down. You know, flapping, it's a kind of sound when a wing is up and down. Means when a wing goes up and down. Now, the narrator said he took a deep breath and gave a breath out, and he moved his string very smoothly. And now the kite went in a rocket speed in the sky, and that made a sound like a paper bird flapping its wing. It seemed like that there is a bird made of paper, and when a paper bird tried to fly in the sky on its wings, it sounds flapping sound. Hassan clapped his hands. When the kite started flying in the sky, Hassan became happy and clapped. You know, clap, and whistled. You know, city. So he whistled and ran back to me. Here, me means the narrator. So he again come back to him, to come back to the narrator. I handed him the spool, holding on to the string, and he spun it quickly to roll the loose string back on. You know, spool, you can see it in the image and you already know it. What is the spool? Now narrator handed him the spool and hold on to the string, to hold the string, and he spun it quickly. Spun, it is a past tense of spin, to move round, and he spun it very quickly so that the spool can roll to lose the spring back on. At least 24 kites already hung in the sky. Till now, almost 24 kites were in the sky, means they were flying, and they were like paper sharks zooming for prey. Prey, animals caught for food. So it seemed that there were flying sharks made up of paper. It means paper sharks, and they were roaming. Roaming for means moving here and there for their food. Means every kite was in search of to cut another kite. Within an hour, the number doubled, and red, blue, and yellow kites glided and spun in the sky. So within an hour, the number of kites flying in the sky became double, and they were of red color, blue color, and yellow, and they moved very smoothly and moving round and round in the sky. A cold breeze wafted through my hair. The wind was perfect for kite flying, blowing just hard enough to give some lift, make the sweeps easier. Here, Wafted means prey, animal hunted or caught for food. Wafted means driven along as by air, means drifted. Glide, moved smoothly and effort, I have told you already. Sweeps, a wide scope, expands, a bigger area, space, right? Now the narrator says that it was a cold breeze moved his hair very smoothly, and the wind was very perfect. It was the wind was perfect for kite flying, means everything was perfect, and blowing just hard enough to give some lift, and the wind was blowing just just a way it was giving it enough lift and make the sweeps easier, and it was helping means the blowing wind was helping to make some space, to make some expanse. Next to me, Hassan held the spool, his hands already blooded by the string. Hassan was standing next to the narrator, and he was holding the spool, but his hands had already been blooded by the string, means it was bleeding. His hand was bleeding. It was cut by the string. A string has lead to cut the another kite's string. So it's very usual to cut finger or hands by the string when we fly a kite. Soon the cutting started, and the first of the drifted kites whirled out of control. Now means very soon, when many kites were flying in the sky, everyone started cutting each other's kites, and the first case came into the light, and when the first kite got cut, it went out of control, and it started falling from the sky in a whirling shape, means you say moving round and round. They fell from the sky like shooting stars with brilliant rippling tails, showering the neighborhoods below with prizes for the kite runners. So it seemed when kites got cut, when all the kites started being cut, it seemed like that falling off those kites, it seemed that stars were shooting each other, and they were brilliant and rippling tails. Rippling means a small wave, and the tails of the kite were like a small waves, and falling off kites were like prizes for the kite runners. Who will catch the kite, he will be the runner, they will be the winner. So it was a game for enjoyment, means people started flying the kite, and the kite fighters started to cut each other kite. I could hear the runners now, hollering as they ran the street. Someone shout reports of a fight breaking out of 2 streets down. Here hollering means shouting. Narrator could hear now the shouting, and who were shouting? The street runner, kite runners were shouting, and when they ran the street, they started shouting, and the narrator could hear the shout. And he also heard what he heard. Someone shouted a report, and what was the report? It was a report of a fight breaking out 2 streets down, means after 2 streets a fight among kite runners took place. I kept stealing glances at Baba sitting with Rahim Khan on the roof, and wondered what he was thinking. Was he cheering for me, or did a part of him enjoying watching me fail? They were coming down all over the place now, the kites, and I was still flying. Narrator was secretly looking at Babas, who was sitting with Rahim Khan. Rahim Khan was his friend, means his father's friend, and they were sitting on the roof. And narrator was wondered. He was eager to know what his father was thinking. Here, Rahim Khan was Baba's friend. So he asked, he has a doubt, he has a question, narrator has a question. He asked, was his father cheering for the narrator, or he was just playing a part? He was just playing a part of enjoying and watching him fail. Means he has a doubt whether he was cheering for him, or he was just playing a part. He was just enjoying, he was just waiting him to fail. He had a doubt, he had a question. Means the question was going in his mind. They were coming down all over the place now, the kites, and I was still flying. So he said that, narrator said that he was still in the sky. It means his kites was still flying in the sky, and he is still alive. Means still alive means he is still in the tournament, and he was not expected it. I was still flying, but my eyes kept wandering over to Baba, bundled up in his wool sweater. Was he surprised I had lasted as long as I did? So there are so many questions were going in his mind. Bundled up means made into a bundle. Bundled up means made into a bundle. So here so many questions were coming into his mind, coming in the mind of the narrator. He was thinking that he was still in the tournament, he was still flying the kite, but his eyes was watching continuously his Baba, and bundled up in his wool, who was in the sweater, who was covered in a sweater. Was he surprised I had lasted as long as I had? So he asked, he had a doubt, he questioned himself that whether his father was surprised to see that his son has lasted so long. You don't keep your eyes to the sky, you won't last much longer. I snapped my gaze back to the sky. Narrator said here that if he didn't keep looking into the sky, he won't sustain in the context. That's why he just get back to the sky, means away. He stopped looking at his father. A red kite was closing in on me. I caught it just in time. There was a red kite, and it was closing it was closing in. It was coming very close to the kite of the narrator, and the narrator saw it and be alerted. I tangled a bit with it, ended up besting him when he became impatient and tried to cut me from below. Besting, besting means losing temporarily stitches. Besting means to lose stitches. When the narrator found himself tangled a bit with that red kite, and the red kite was very impatient, and it was trying to cut him from below. He loosened his string so that he can save his kite from the red kite. Up and down the street, kites runners were returning triumphantly, their captured kites held high. Narrator said here that all means the streets were full of kite runners, and up and down the streets kites runners were getting back with victory, because there were kites in their hand, and it was held high, and the kites were held high in their hands. So they were coming back like a victorious. They showed them off to their parents, their friends, and those kite runners, catchers, showed their kites to their parents, to their friends, that yes, we have got it, we are the victorious. But they all knew the best was yet to come. But all the parents, all the friends, and all the kite runners knew the fact that the best has not come yet, it was yet to come. The biggest prize of all was still flying, because the second last, means last kite was still flying in the sky. I sliced a bright yellow kite with a coiled white tail. And now this time the narrator cut a yellow kite with a coiled, and the kite was with a coiled white tail. Means coiled means, you know, coiled, this is coiled, right? So it's a tail, kite's tail, and that was coiled. So the kite was yellow and it had coiled white tail. It caused me another gush on the index finger, and blood trickled down into my palm. But the narrator got a deep cut on the index finger. Index finger is the first finger after thumb, and the finger got the finger started bleeding down the palm. I had Hassan hold the string and suck the blood dry, blotted my finger against my jeans. So Hassan was holding the string and he sucked the blood to dry, so that jeans can be saved from any spot, means any spot of blood. Within another hour, the number of surviving kites dwindled from maybe 50 to a dozen. So within an hour, the number of surviving kites got between the 50 to 12. Dwindled means getting smaller in number, smaller in amount. Dwindled, right? So now only between 12 to 50 kites were left in the sky now. I was one of them. I'd made it to the last dozen. Among those survivors, he was one of them. Means in the last dozen, he was one of the kite flyers in the sky. I knew this part of the tournament would take a while. The narrator knew that this tournament will survive a little bit longer, because still there were more than 12 kites in the sky. The guys who had lasted this long were good, and those kite flyers who were still flying in the sky, they were good kite flyers. They wouldn't easily fall into simple traps like the old lift and dive, Hassan's favorite trick. So Hassan's favorite trick was lift and dive. Okay, so this last 12 kite flyers were not so innocent to be trapped by the Hassan's favorite trick, lift and dive. What happens in the tournament? Will the narrator be a winner or a loser? Watch next video to know the secret. Till then, have a good day, and if you like the video, subscribe it, like it and share it. Thank you so much.